Well, the City of Montgomery is working now to secure funds to finally haul off the remaining rubble left on the old Montgomery High School site when it burned down in 2022. Although it was investigated as arson, the cause of the fire was never determined. But this started a multi-year journey to figure out what to do with the remnants. And as Anna Saunders tells us, the city is calling on the state's largest universities for further help.
Well, and as you can see behind me, it's a massive, hazardous and costly cleanup. So Montgomery has enlisted the help of both WU and Marshall to secure grant funds to help them haul this out of here.
Since the fire has been a challenge for the city to come up with the funds to fully tear down and dispose of what's left of the old Montgomery High School.
And this has been a real challenge. And I know that the community doesn't understand it. You know, it's going to be close to $1 million to clean it up because all the debris has asbestos in it and it has to be hauled to Kentucky.
And Mayor Greg Ingram says before the funding was a challenge, it was even just a nightmare to figure out who the property belonged to.
It's a 4-year story of when it burnt, how we tried to find the owner. He was in, we thought Redwood, California. We send letters to Redwood, California, find out it's a barber shop and they're forwarding his mail to somewhere else. We hired private investigators to find him, couldn't find him, so we had to take it through the court system. Now WVU and Marshall's going to help us find funds to clean it up.
He's talking about the Brownfields Assistance Centers with centers at both WVU and Marshall who help cities across the state at no cost find access to funding for projects just like this. On Tuesday, they held a community meeting to discuss it.
Anytime you are actually looking to clean up a site like this, you need to have a reuse or end goal in mind, and that's okay if it changes. So Tuesday was really good. Had a really good turnout from the community and trying to feed that into the process to see what the community would ultimately be on board with.
She said some of the ideas from the community included a green space, a community garden, or play space for kids. She says projects like these are exactly why the Brownfield Centers exist.
We live here, we work here, and we want to see them be able to reactivate and revitalize some of these areas in the community. So, you know what, we are not personally from Montgomery, but we're from some very similar areas in West Virginia that could also use some similar assistance.
From here, they'll begin applying for the EPA Brownfields Cleanup Grant in the fall. In Montgomery, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.